matcha squash. Hello friends, it's been a while since I vlogged. I probably haven't vlogged in like 3 weeks, I think. I posted a video 2 weeks ago, but all the footage for that video was from the last week of August and the first week of September. And since then, I've been in a pretty difficult depressive episode. I haven't had one this bad in a long time, so it caught me off guard and I really struggled to just exist during that time. I also wasn't able to do any art. Like, I would find myself sketching out ideas and coloring them, but I could never finish them. I would look at my drawings and imagine what I wanted them to look like in the final product, and in my head I would think, that's so much effort, that's going to take so much time, I don't have the energy to do that. I just want to lie down and dissociate somehow, and I did that quite often in September, which is why I felt like the month was a big blur to me because I barely remember any details. I just feel like I was out of it the entire time. And right now I feel a little bit better. I feel like I'm slowly crawling my way out of the depressive episode. So today is Tuesday, October 5th, which is the 5th day of Inktober, and Inktober has been helping me feel much better when it comes to my creative self. I feel like seeing all these different prompts on Instagram really pushed me to try and draw new things that I wouldn't usually draw. Like yesterday I was following Peachtober's prompt, which is hand, and I don't usually like to draw or paint hands because they're just really difficult. Like, hands are just so difficult to draw, and I know a lot of artists relate to this, but I wanted to challenge myself and I wanted to do a traditional painting. I ended up doing this little friend right here, and I think it turned out pretty okay for someone who hates drawing hands. I had many ideas on how I wanted to draw the hands. I was thinking of ballet hands because I really miss dancing and doing ballet, but then it's so difficult to draw that. So I just decided to go for this simple sort of like a fist. I don't know if I'm completely satisfied with how this turned out, but I'm really proud of myself for finishing 4 pieces since October started because I think that's a big accomplishment for me, and I can feel myself slowly getting better when I am able to be my creative self and produce things. And that's something that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about in our little mental health corner. I just haven't been able to film myself talking for the longest time. So I am someone who has been very active from a very young age. I started taking ballet classes when I was 4. In school, I was in the swim team, in the soccer team, and throughout my life, I would try to be the very best at whatever was in front of me in that moment. So growing up, I had unknowingly attributed my sense of self-worth and success and purpose to my ability to do things and finish things and be able to be good at things. And now as an adult, I find it very difficult to find my self-worth when I'm not doing anything. I constantly feel like my life is purposeless because I'm not able to be as active as I'm used to being. And I wanted to talk to you about this because something that I am working on with myself is how to feel my self-worth while just existing, just being me, just sitting here doing absolutely nothing and knowing for certain in my heart and my mind that I am worthy of being alive and there is a purpose for me to be here in this world. And I'm also really excited to tell you that this video is kindly sponsored by BetterHelp. I myself have been on BetterHelp for more than 6 months now, and my experience with telehealth and therapy on BetterHelp has been so wonderful. BetterHelp is not a crisis line or a self-help application, but it is a network of over 20,000 licensed therapists who can provide telehealth for you at a much more affordable price than traditional therapy. You can easily log into their website, take a little survey that will assess your mental health needs, and you will be matched with a therapist as soon as 48 hours. They offer live chat, phone call, and video call, and their services are available worldwide, so friends from other countries can also check out BetterHelp. So today you can visit betterhelp.com/made by Malin, that's better HELP, to join over 1 million people who are taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I think it's so important to seek professional help and take care of your mental health, and yeah, let's be happy together. Something I've been trying to do is to wake up every day and repeat my affirmations, which I am going to share with you even though I feel like they're very embarrassing. My affirmations are: you are stronger than you think. You are kind, and that is not a weakness. You are empathetic, you are smart, and you can do whatever you set your mind to. And it has been so difficult to say these things to myself because I don't believe it. And last week I told my therapist that I can't keep saying these affirmations to myself because they feel so jarring to me. They feel like lies, and I feel like I'm tricking my brain into believing these lies. And so my therapist told me that something about depression is that it is a big fat liar. The depression tells you you're not enough. The depression tells you you can't do anything. The depression tells you that you will never be worth anything in this world. And those are all lies. But because I have been living inside this shadow for so long, I started to believe that its lies are truths. And by saying these affirmations to myself, I am not tricking my brain. I am simply training my brain to relearn the truth about who I am. And it's gonna take time for me to rediscover who I am and rediscover my self-worth, but I feel like I'm slowly working my way up towards a better, happier malin. I'm just really thankful to have my therapist and you guys and some of my real life friends to talk to. I find that a lot of creative people go through similar struggles, and many mutuals on Instagram have been in contact with me through the DMs. Even though I haven't been posting much on Instagram, I really appreciate the little messages that you guys sent me. The weather is super poopy today. It's been raining since morning, but my film photos are finished developing, so I'm gonna go grab them because I really want to see them. I developed 4 rolls this time, so it's gonna be a lot of pictures, and yeah, hopefully that makes the day a little bit better. I look like a pumpkin today.
Saying goodbye. Don't draw it out, love, it's bleeding me dry. it's surprising. I talk of faith, my faith's insecure. I give you everything, I'm just asking for her. I watch the lines all blur and fall between the places that I thought I'd wanna be. With you, changed in me. And every day I'm wanting more and more. My heart's a debt that you cannot afford. Believe would that be worse?
I got dressed just to go to the supermarket. I have some parking time left, so I'm gonna show you what I got from the Japanese supermarket. This is a kabocha squash and it's really big and heavy and it looks so pretty. Back in Thailand, we usually steam this and then stir fry it with egg and eat it for breakfast with like porridge or rice or soup, and it's super good. I also got these two daifuku mochis. I love this so much. One's for me, one's for Peter. And I got this rice seasoning. This one is clam and bamboo shoot flavor. So you actually cook this in the rice cooker and it has like 2 to 3 servings per box. You put in the rice and then the water and then you put the seasoning on top, and when it cooks it's like super good. I want to know what bird they're looking at. Good morning, Rosa. Is this off when you wake up? Wow. It doesn't look that appealing, but I swear it's good. I don't know how I feel about this gold. It's not my favorite, but maybe it's just different and I'm not used to it. I'm just gonna keep going and see how it turns out. So I did not keep going because I just wasn't feeling the piece, I guess. I feel like there are a lot of colors that I imagined for the piece and I can't really mix that up with the limited amount of paints that I have. I also feel a lot more comfortable working digitally because you're able to pick colors more freely. So I ended up redoing this piece on Procreate, and it's actually one of my favorite pieces I've done since Inktober started. I had a lot of fun imagining this pink heart-shaped fancy chair that I would like to have in my living room someday, and this is what the final product looks like. Look at these little guys. Oh, so cute. ไม่รู้จะเอาไปทำอะไรแต่น่ารัก Kimchi land. This this one isn't custom. No, this one isn't nappa.
This is reddish.
Yeah, reddish kimchi is good, so heavy.
I'm not looking at my phone. Won't text back, pick up your call. And
found a
if you
bigger one.
wanna hit me up, well,
No, we always get this one. This is the best rice product of Thailand.
I'm having a house party, not staying up till morning, sleeping or watch a movie. I do what I want, yeah, do what I want, 'cause I'm having a house party and no one else can join me. I'm just gonna keep it low key. I do what I want, yeah, do what I want, 'cause I don't feel like talking, I just wanna hang with me. Dance around the kitchen, then we'll binge on some TV. I'm so over faking my life on the internet. Wear no makeup or high heels, tonight I can forget, yeah.